Hi there, this is Tarot with Isabel. So this is something I haven't planned, but I was putting out some cards for me personally, just to figure out. But I feel the message that came through is so important that I want to just tell you about it. I mean, okay, so the cards are already dealt. I can't change that. The reason is I was listening to a YouTube video. She's a German psychologist, and she was talking about people in her practice and like in her friends and family, obviously, or in her acquaintances also, have reported to her that they are seeing some kind of entities in a way. That when they're home, they see sort of black or dark figures, shades that are sort of in their homes. Some feel like they've been brushed up with someone. They hear like steps in the house when they're alone and stuff like that. So the surprising thing was the comments were full of people saying, "Oh my God, I'm so glad you were talking about it because I thought I'm going insane. I have these same or similar experiences." And I do have that too. But to me, that is something that has been going on for years, just very rarely, like in the middle of the night, I'm waking up and I'm seeing some kind of shades and figures. But to me, I never felt intimidated or negative. It was just a surprise, like, oh, what is this? But it was never negative to me. And these people have all sort of reported that they're afraid, that there's some kind of negative energy that they're feeling. I'm putting this up, or I have been putting it up, to just the veil thinning, to these times, moving also into Aquarius. So Pluto is moving into Aquarius. This is the age of Aquarius, very much spirituality. And I feel that this is the time when the veil again is thinning and we get more more insight into other spheres, let's put it that way. So a lot of people are speaking, oh, we're going into 4D or 5D. That's a technical term. I don't know if that's the case or if that's how we can call it. But okay, so I saw a few comments that were like, yes, so but the Swiss, what is it? It's an atom. I don't know what the hadron, Colin Hadron Collider. So in CERN, CERN, CERN in Switzerland, where they have they're doing trials there to collide atoms and see what comes up, la la la. And they have trialed for a few years to create a tiny black hole. At least that's how, in non-scientific terms, we could look at it. So a few of these comments have said, okay, they have opened a portal in CERN that they can't close or don't want to close. And they are connecting this, so these negative kind of spirits coming through this portal. And I was like, wow, that's a wild conspiracy thing to be thinking. But we've been surprised by a lot of things in these past few years that we would never have guessed. So I was like, let's put some cards down and see what the cards are saying. So I'll just show you the cards the way they came. So we have the bridge here. And that is very clear. To me, that was the confirmation, yes, the veil is thinning. Because if you know something about Norse mythology, there was the rainbow bridge. And they've been talking about that. I think, what was it? Heimdall, the Norse god Heimdall, he is overseeing the rainbow bridge. And that is the bridge that connects the God realm to the or to where the humans live. Okay, so a connection between different realms, different spaces, and different kind of frequencies, I want to say. That's why we see these rainbow bridge, and I feel that the people back then actually could see these frequencies more than we can do nowadays, because of our filters of these things don't exist. And if you think about what is a rainbow is a spectrum of light waves that is sort of like uncoiled, I want to say. So we see each individual light spectrum, and it's nothing other than a frequency, because that's what light is. Okay, so frequency, we can even measure, like red is in the frequency of the wave of that and that. I don't know what it is, but we can measure it. Okay, so we're seeing the rainbow bridge. To me, that is, yes, two different dimensions, if you want to call it, realms, whatever it is, are connected with these frequencies, with this bridge. Then we have the next card we have is the mask. So we're still seeing the rainbows here, but this is a very dark hole. Okay, think about what I just talked about. It was the black hole that they're trying, or that they were doing, or opening, or creating in CERN. Could be a hint that that is what they've been doing. And the last one is the riddle. To me, the riddle is, okay, first, yes, we see the symbolism here. It could really be, we see like a snake-like texture. We see in this eye here. It's not a very positive symbolism, all these hands grabbing. But what is a riddle? It is something that sort of, when we say I'm riddled by it, we are confused. So we are not seeing the things, or we're not knowing the things the way they are. We are sort of confused or misled, or don't have a clear view or understanding of reality. So then the next card we got is the Weaver, with rediscovery and transition. And that, to me, obviously the weaving is a very old art. Okay, so that to me again is a confirmation. Back in the day, people knew about it. They could even maybe see this rainbow bridge, see these frequencies, see these entities, if you want to, from different dimensions. It was more because they believed in it. Obviously, it probably wasn't on a daily basis, but like with a ritual of taking, mushrooms or whatever, that was much more in their culture. Let's say the Vikings, the Norse, and a lot of other indigenous cultures have had these stories, and they've been keeping it alive. So I think we're just rediscovering something that we have lost along the way. And then we have a card, and that is called the Sailor, with new influences and wanderlust. So to me, and I've been just watching a video about it. So Neptune has been in Pisces, and look at that. So we have the water symbol here, so that's Neptune, and we have Pisces here, so fish, and that is this Neptune is the planet of spirituality, of emotions, but also of diffusion, maybe also cloaking. Nothing's clear, everything's a little bit warped, as if you're looking into a water surface, so everything's a little bit rippled, not very clear. And we've been there for, I think, around about 12 years, and now wanderlust. Neptune at the beginning of 2025 will move into the next sign of Aries. Here we have the fire, the sun. It's the sun sign, Aries, which brings, and that is what the sun does, rediscovery, clarity, shining a light on something, because the Neptune in Pisces is very unclear, very emotional driven, but also very like deep surface. We can't really get to the bottom of things. And now I'm feeling there's a change coming in the energies, and therefore we might be rediscovering these things, because Neptune is a planet of spirituality, so spirits, but we see it clearer because we're now getting into a new age. And then we have something which is the champion and the downfall. And also the sword, if we think about the Ace of Swords, this is an epiphany. This is something coming out, something becoming clear to us. But with the downfall, I'm thinking it's a two-way sword, as the saying goes. So we might be discovering a lot of things, especially with the riddle here, and obviously things that don't understand or don't have a clear vision about it. But it could also come with a lot of negative things, let's put it that way, or difficult things. So then I put down a few tarot cards. We have the Hermit, and to me the Hermit just points towards this month, because it's 9, it's Virgo season. We're in September now, and we also have the moon here. We're going into a lunar eclipse. Next card we're getting, I don't like it all, it's the Devil. And so we see actually a depiction of what I read in the comments. The portal is opened, there's dark spirits pouring out, so negative things, an open sort of portal to hell, if you want to put it in these ancient words. We have the 8 of Coins, and particularly this image is just weird. If you think about CERN is like underground, quite low in the ground here. And so we've been trying to uncover something, to undig something. With the coins here, I think it's something about something about power, a power grab. And then we get these 3 cards on the side, and I feel it's very clear with the wands here. These are the people that are initiating this. The 4 of Coins, they want to hold on to their power, or onto their reign. These are the elites. This is a depiction of the elites. But look at what we see in the background. If that is not a dark spirit, so why would they do things like that? Like CERN, for example, because if we now assume that this is a pointer towards, yes, they have opened this portal. So I'm seeing the Knight of Wands, these are the scientists, and they're just driven by their ambition. They're just doing it because they want to do it, because you can, okay? That's what a lot of scientists do. We're just trying it, okay, and see what happens. We don't care about the consequences and about, moral ethics. We just do it because we can. Then we have the 4 of Coins. So these are the finances. They are pouring money into this. But why? Because they want to use this. They want to use these negative entities to establish or consolidate or manifest their power. Okay? Have the people in shambles and unable to think straight in a way. And then we have this Queen of Wands, and she often shows up when I'm asking about the elites. I don't know who that could be. I have no idea, because when we think about these elites or these Illuminatis or whatever we call them, or the old bloodlines or whatever the people in the conspiracy corner are calling the people that are leading us, or that are behind the scenes. Then we probably think of old white men. But I don't know who this person is. It might be that we have it all wrong, and that's what we've been sort of, fed. Oh yeah, these are all just like old white bankers or whatever, or billionaires club, or whatever it is. But there might be someone here that's a female, that's a very high-ranking person, that is very interested in these kind of things. Maybe they are financing it, they are deciding about it. I have no idea. I don't know who it is or who it could be. I have no idea. So then I wanted to clarify, because I got the devil here, and I was like, okay, I want to expand on the devil, and I got the Three of Cups. So I have to say, obviously, I'm part of the reading. So the cards are talking to me. So they are talking about my personal experience as well. And obviously, Three of Cups is my card of social media. So I got this idea from social media, from a comment on social media. I saw a video. So that's where they're telling me, okay, that is your influence. That's where you got it from. And I got the Two of Swords. And that comes together with the riddle. When they're saying, yeah, but you're having it wrong. Okay, you see only a part, or you see a glimpse of it, but you don't get the whole picture. So there must be something that I'm not understanding, or that maybe we all are not understanding. It's obviously not really how this works. You can't maybe open a portal or something. So we're missing some crucial thing here, or some crucial thing to understand here. And the last card I got, though, and that's what made me want to post this or talk about this, is the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is this card of, okay, you don't get it how it is completely, or you're missing something, but Nine of Wands is you need to protect yourself. Okay, this is the wounded warrior, and he is putting up this fence, these stakes to protect themselves, protect himself, his family, what he has, and so forth. So this to me is the warning or the advice to, although you are not getting the whole picture, you need to protect yourself. And obviously, if we're talking about a negative energy that might be coming into our lives or might want to influence us, the only thing we can protect ourselves is on an energetic basis, and that is just praying for support, for protection from the light beings, from God, from the angels, whatever you believe in, okay, from the one source, name it the way you want, it doesn't matter, it's always the same thing. But to really reinforce this energetic protection, maybe once or twice a day, in a short prayer, ritual, whatever it is, meditation, you can do whatever you feel is suitable, but this is the advice to protect yourself energetically, because we might be under an energetic attack. That was it. I hope this helps you. I don't want to sort of freak you out. There's nothing to worry about, because I think the way it is put on social media and so forth is not really the whole picture. Okay, we're really missing out on something. And I think it's never about fear. It's about protecting yourself and choosing the light over the darkness. And that's the only thing we need to do. Do not freak out about these things, because that's not in the cards. Okay, the devil in the tarot is actually something that we are able to overcome. We are free to, we can free ourselves, because these chains that are in the picture of the card are always wide. We can just pull them off. Okay, we can free ourselves, unshackle ourselves. Is not something that we have to endure. We are just protecting ourselves, staying in the light, and all is good. See you next time. Bye.